Good morning, YouTube. Today's the day. All the hard work's paying off. There was a couple little odds and ends. I still would like to do the car, but oh well. We're packing up, getting ready to go to Bud's Creek. There be the car. There be the trailer. Gates open in like 5 minutes. I'm only like 15 minutes away. But I still got a couple other things I still want to grab, so if I'm not first in the gate, oh well. But let's go ahead and get this thing loaded up. Can you manage it?
You want me to load it up?
Yeah. I'll guide you.
Off? Oh, stupid freaking. Oh. Okay, if we can't make it over that, we got issues. How about that?
True, but I don't really want to pop the tire. We made it through the gate at 2018, right? It's 2018? Yeah. Bud's Creek Off-Road Expo. We got some rather excited faces to see our Subaru. Because as you can see, I don't know if you can see in the background, it's Jeep, 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 Jeep. Oh, there's a Bronco over there, but Jeep, 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 Jeep. So we made it through, even with 2 holes in the gas tank. Yeah, we found another one, loading it. We smelled the gas. There was one on the other side, like somebody prepped this thing to go to the landfill. I ended up tapping it, threading a bolt with a neoprene gasket on it. So, we're gonna get this monster unloaded. Well, back in the driveway, hadn't been unloaded. I literally just pulled in a couple minutes ago. Starting out, didn't have a lot of good luck. Since I'd never gone, I just automatically assumed that the motocross track, going through the motocross track, would be the easiest thing to do. I was mistaken. Out of everything there, it had the highest hills and everything else. But I got stuck on the second hill. The car just had like no power. It's the first time I legitimately tried to do anything with the car. And it just had no power. I couldn't make it up the hill. I got 3/4 of the way up the hill. I mean, this was easily a 25 to 30 degree angle on this hill. And it's probably 50, 60 feet. So I get 3/4 of the way up, and the car just would run out of power and get ready to stall. And I had the issue where it stalled, waiting in line, and we had to get it jumped. I thought it was just a fluke because we were trying to play with the air conditioning and everything else. But nope. So the car ended up overheating. It died. We had to be towed off the track. So we get towed off the track. And remember that I had some alternators back at the house. So left the car, hopped in the truck, drove back home, 15 minutes home. Came up here and grabbed the two, one off the parts car, one off the one of the extra engines we have, and hightailed it back. Threw one of the alternators on, jumped it with the truck, and put water in it, and burped it a couple of times, and boy, she was ready and raring to go. So I went through the woods trail. I talked to a couple people that had already been through a couple of trails. Went through the woods trail. They had a thing called the milkshake where it was just a soupy mess. And there's actually a sign right before you get into it that says that you needed to have lockers and a winch. And I didn't have none of that. Stock drivetrain Subaru. So this event was $70 just for me and the car and everything else. I took a buddy of mine. I took AJ with me, and it was only $5 for him. But we packed a cooler and everything else. They gave me this goodie bag I haven't really gone through yet. There's a cool keychain. There's a mess of stickers in this thing. Some sheets, coupons, a bunch of Summit stickers, some Dick's coupons, which we're going to throw away because I think everybody knows why. Actually, just got a card in here from my buddy James. He's got a shop in Huntingtown. So nothing real spectacular. Like I said, stickers and keychain and some Ultra Buff compound. Ooh, we got a Chick-fil-A card. Get a free treat. So I ended up winning one of the raffles. My buddy AJ did. He took what he wanted, I guess, out. Left me with a beer koozie and some barbecue sauce. I say barbecue sauce because it actually says Bobby Q. And I'll try it, see what it is. Maybe put on some of the smoker. But I ended up getting, with this one, is a gift card. It says $100 off Clayton lift kit. And they're in Pennsylvania, so I'm not going to be using that. This one got a cool toe strap and another gift card for the same A to Z fabrication. $100 off rear bumper with tire carrier. A beer koozie. Some kind of catalog. But other than that, I wish I'd have got more stuff with the GoPros. I set them up initially and then had the issues. So I will still put that video, the footage up in this video. Excuse me. I got off work this morning from night shift, 12-hour night shift, and I'm still going at 28.5 hours right now. So I'm not even going to bother unloading this thing right now. But I got a cooler I got to get out. But other than that, that ain't really going to hurt nothing to leave it. So yeah, like I said, I set the GoPros up. And after, you know, the car broke down, we got towed out. The Hero 4 was dead. That's the one with the screen. And they were just charged. So I don't know if it was dead because that one doesn't last very long because of the screen on it. It was probably about an hour, almost an hour's worth of ordeal sitting in line and then trying to go in and get towed out and everything. So the Hero 3 memory card was full. I could have swore I emptied that memory card out, but I'll have to go through and check it. And the only other one was the one I had on the roof. So I had 3 GoPros going, which I ended up turning off, and I didn't start any back up because I just was assuming the car was going to crash again. But I got a bunch of off-roading done before the car started making noise. And we couldn't figure it out for a while and ended up riding around the parking lot area and kept hearing it, couldn't pinpoint it. It wasn't until we went through the woods course again, halfway through I realized what it was. We reached the first clearing, pulled off, got out, checked it. The carrier bearing in the middle of the axe drive shaft, one of the bolts came loose and it tore the threads out and everything. So I remember putting it in, and I don't think it tightened all the way, but I can't, you know. So it came out, and the drive shaft was leaning over to the side a little bit, and it was rubbing on the hoop, the protector diff cover hoop, which is what took the last drive shaft out. It was rubbing on that. So got to the end of the trail, parked the car, and then waited for awards and everything else. Same usual thing. I go to a show, I lose out to something completely stock, and I was in class 9, which is basically just imports. There was one other Subaru, a little Forester, and everybody stopped me to comment and ask me about the car and everything else. There was a Toyota Tacoma, a real beat up Toyota Tacoma, way like the off-road, and a stock Toyota 4Runner. And they gave the trophy to the stock Toyota 4Runner. I don't even recall seeing that truck dirty at the end of the day. But, oh well, I had a lot of fun. I don't plan on tearing this car up for its actual intended project for at least a year. So chances are next year we're going to add some more to this chassis, make a few adjustments, and we're going to go at it again. So, or like I said, if not, we'll come up with something else. Just keep off-roading. But, thanks for watching. This is the end of this build. Stay tuned for the next project, which at this point I do believe is the garage. So, catch you later.